So, welcome back, students. Today is the second class of combustion and flame. It is the science chapter of class 8, and we have already discussed many concepts in our first class, and this is our second class. So, our chapter name is Combustion and Flame. This was our chapter's name, and in last class we have already discussed many basic concepts, and this class we will start from a definition which I have already discussed in last class, but for your revision let's start from ignition temperature. So this will be our next point, and it is ignition temperature. I have already told you in last class that what is ignition temperature. Ignition temperature means that minimum temperature at which a fire starts or a combustion starts. That's my point. बहुत इजी सा पार्ट है, वो मिनिमम टेम्परेचर जहाँ पे एक फायर स्टार्ट हो सके, एक आग स्टार्ट हो सके, दैट्स इग्निशन टेम्परेचर. सो इट्स डेफिनेशन वुड बी राइट हियर. Ignition temperature is the lowest temperature at which a fire starts. Okay? Very easy. Note it down. Now, after this definition, another important definition is inflammable substances. So first of all, write it. Inflammable substances. So what do you mean by inflammable substances? Okay. So inflammable substances are those substances which do not require flame. In short, you just understand it by a short sentence that the substances which do not require flame to burn are inflammable substances. It means these substances have very low ignition temperature. These substances will have very low ignition temperature and it catches fire easily. Okay, so note the definition. Combustible substances having low ignition temperature and do not require this is not the good line. Combustible substances having low ignition temperature and can easily catch fire are called what? Inflammable substances. Inflammable substances. This is the definition of inflammable substances. So these substances are actually have very low ignition temperature, and that's why it catches fire easily. Inflammable means these substances do not require a flame to burn. They just need a small ignition for burning. So note this thing. Now coming up to our next concept, which is types of combustion. So our next concept is very important, which is types of combustion. So what are the types of combustion? So first of all, let's discuss all the types, then we will define it one by one. So the first type is slow combustion. Slow combustion. Number 2 is rapid combustion. Rapid means fast. Number 3 is spontaneous combustion. And number 4 is explosive combustion. So these are the different type of combustions which I am gonna discuss right now. Note this thing. Now coming up to the first type, which is slow combustion. Now what is slow combustion? So when it comes to slow combustion, then you can easily think that a combustion reaction which is taking place very slowly. Okay, for example, like the digestion of food. So it is also a combustion, but it is very slow, and heat and light is negligible there. Okay, so that is slow combustion. So note the definition of slow combustion. When combustion takes place without ignition and produces very little heat and no light. Such combustion are slow combustion. Such combustion are slow combustion. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah. So, when combustion takes place without ignition and produce very little heat, I mean to say there is no ignition. Ignition means there is no fire there, and in that combustion very little heat is produced and no light is there. Such combustion are slow combustion. You also need to write examples like digestion. Digestion is a slow combustion. Digestion. Respiration and decaying is also an example. Decaying, etc. There are some more examples, but 2 or 3 are enough for you. Now, note this thing. So we have discussed slow combustion. Coming forward to the second type, which is rapid combustion. So number 2, it is rapid combustion. So what is rapid combustion? So rapid combustion is a combustion which takes place fastly, okay, and in rapid combustion fire takes place fastly and produces more heat, and the light is also produced. So write down the definition. In rapid combustion, substances burn easily to produce heat and light in very little time. Example: burning of fire, burning of paper, gas cooker, etc. So when you see gas cooker in kitchen, if that is burning, then that is rapid combustion. And when you burn a paper or you burn a wood, that is also an example of rapid combustion. So the important thing in rapid combustion is fire takes place easily. So when I burn a paper, it burns easily. So that is rapid combustion. And in that rapid combustion, heat is produced obviously, and light is also produced. Okay, that's my point. So the rapid combustion is done. Coming forward to the third combustion, which is spontaneous combustion. Number 3 is spontaneous combustion. Yeah. So spontaneous combustion does not require a flame of fire to burn. It burns by its own, by rubbing or by you can see it gets automatically a high temperature, like the burning of, you have heard about the forest fire. That is an example of spontaneous combustion. Due to heat, grasses reaches ignition temperature, and when they start rubbing with each other, then ignition takes place and spontaneous combustion occurs. That's my point. So note down first of all the definition. When combustion takes place without the use of external heat, such combustion is called spontaneous combustion. For example, forest fire, matchstick fire, etc. So when you burn a matchstick, you do not require an external heat. You just rub them and ignition takes place. So that's my point, that's spontaneous combustion. So note this one, then we will move forward to the last type of combustion, which is explosive combustion. Explosive combustion. So explosive combustion is the fastest combustion. Rapid combustion is fast. Spontaneous is faster, but explosive is the fastest. So note the definition. It is a very fast combustion which produces large amount of heat and light. Example: bomb blast. When you blast a bomb, that is explosive combustion. Fireworks, और when you firework in Diwali, जब आप पटाखे जलाते हो, that is fireworking in Diwali or any festival, in wedding ceremony, etc. That those are explosive combustion, etc. So I have explained each type of combustion, and if you have any confusion, you can just see the diagram I have put here, and we will discuss the rest of the thing in next class. Thank you.